I think that they'll be happy. For Gentlemates, they go up against them, and Gentlemates haven't won a BO3 in 5. So there's an argument there for that to be potentially a little bit upsetting. Anyway, that's in the future. This is in the present. We've got Inner Circle Academy with a big B rush.
A lot of VRS points on the line for Inner Circle Academy. Wow.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Not the biggest rush, but the opening kill comes their way. But Shock quickly answers back with a double down. And we're not seeing these players out Monster who don't actually commit immediately. Flashbang slows them down. Now B6 steps up. Kizarek's fallen. Naze takes him out. B6 falls back to a more defensive position, but Naze comes through with a 3-piece. Taking head after head. Bomb to go down. Modo almost loses his head to Naze once again. Down to 11 HP. I think he's just going to get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. He is done for. What a round out of Naze. We'll have to watch that back if we got the highlight from his POV, because that was just instantaneous. I actually really like the response out of Cinders. The double pushing towards short. You got the counter utility being thrown over as well from Monster that blocks Inner Circle Academy coming out initially. And then Naze happens, and there's nothing you can do about that. And as we said before, these guys on Inner Circle Academy can punch hard. It's really cool to see them get the pistol here after it looked like the short split was falling potentially a little bit flat. Instead, it is the Monster excursion and a monstrous effort from Naze that gets Inner Circle Academy the pistol.
Nice opener, but Shock gets these two back, and you think, oh, jobs are good in. All these defenders here, then Naze, PT50 in hand. Oh, that third kill is nasty. Check this.
Oh.
All right. You think maybe the youngsters want to go to a Mirage or Dust 2 just to go shoot, but they can do it here on Overpass as well.
Ball spy back in immediately for Sinners. They're not looking to allow any momentum for Inner Circle Academy. 3 MP9s, a scout, 5-7. Let's see what they get up to. Looks like Stressen and B-Stick are just waiting patiently over at long if there's going to be an opportunity. Meanwhile, this T side are just going through the motions. They don't want to overstep. They don't want to lose some ground here against the upgraded SMGs and Scout of Modo.
Double MP9s up close in long. It's a fun setup. And it might be tested. Flashbang, surely being primed here. And the swing out can come. There it goes, over the back. And the MP9s deliver the one. But the body is overwhelmed. Scout will come out and get the trade back. All right, so keeping it in the 3-on-3. That's information too.
Not bad, not bad. You still got this double setup over towards A. Modo taking point with the scout, and Kizarek's being baited in with this 5-7. 25 seconds, and Modo has seen a leg. He's going to reposition over towards Truck. It's going to be pure contact and then a tag on towards North. 20 seconds left. Kizarek's looking to make his mark, but it's Modo that follows through. And there's that activation out. But Diaka able to follow through instead, and it's all up to Shock. The bomb gets planted safely, so he can't disrupt it with the MP9, and they realize that maybe they've got an opportunity. They both scale in towards Bank, they both take the space, and now Shock hasn't got a kit or any utility.
Yeah, this is so tricky now. Even with one player on low HP, Naze being on full makes this almost impossible for Shock. He does have a smoke, so can use that to cause some concern, but without the kit, how do you even pull this off? You can't go for the 10 seconds. He doesn't even tap it. Oh, but they still buy it. They still come forward, and maybe you can just get all the kills. But no, Naze will hold on. Inner Circle Academy take the second round against the Force, and that little bit of a whiff with the pistol. Can't quite get that killing blow. It makes all the difference.
You almost want, it's not Modo's fault, by the way, what I'm about to say, but you almost want him not to kill the player he's tagged and instead get another tag on a healthy player, because then Kisret can be set up more. But I mean, it's not his fault. He's just shooting what's in front of him. Good spacing. You could argue there for Inner Circle Academy. The fact that North's is tagged and he's the one that goes first, he absorbs the bullet. It's almost like a drain, and that creates more space for Naze to get involved and for Diaka just to do this. It's a dink but not a kill. It's so unlucky for Kisarek. It's Inner Circle Academy surviving against all of the pressure. Now Sinners will be having to eco. Oh, I'm excited.
You already get some fantastic stuff out of Inner Circle Academy. Naze having some great moments to get us started. Just around 3K, double up in round number 2. Nice 2-0 lead to get things started. Not expecting too much of a threat from Sinners into this next round. They're definitely going to want to get that AWP for Modo as soon as possible. Might even be Shock that ends up being the one that keeps the money for that after he got the MP9 kill at the end. It's like, yeah, there's a scout purchase, so just be looking to do some chip damage again. See if they can sneak away some success.
A bit of a toughie that we've had so many issues to kickstart this map as well, but you'd normally argue that that would favor Sinners in a weird way, because again, they've got the experience, they're used to sort of dealing with tech issues when the pressure gets high. But I just love the vibes out of Inner Circle Academy, right? They won the pistol, they've just won the force buy, and they're just laughing. They're the ones with the issues currently, but they're the ones that are just so happy just to be here. They're just treasuring the moment and the occasion, just taking everything as it comes, just in their stride. And yes, we're 2 rounds in, but it doesn't really look like it's getting to them all that much. I don't think the pressure will be there for Sinners just yet, because I mean, we haven't had a full gun round yet. That would be the true test, and that would be the difficulty maybe for Inner Circle Academy.
Yeah, a bit of a tempo killer for you after you've gotten 2 nice rounds to get things started. The massive orange mouse pad. Won't lose that now. Okay. Restart. Comes in. Headset being put back on.
We're good.
So we'll be getting back into it.
Lovely. All right, come on then. I think everyone secretly wants an Inner Circle Academy victory, just because of how ridiculous it would be. I mean, what a statement that would be. And you said we've got the VRS as well for Inner Circle Academy. Like, that would be astronomical. What have we got? Well, we've got to reset, but we've also got streaming, gaming, or sim racing with one solution. It's LORGAR ready to play. You just saw the banner at the top of the screen there. There's also a banner underneath the stream. If you click on that, you get a lot more information as well. LORGAR's also giving away some prizes. There's 30 of them that will be given away, and it's only for LORGAR ranking viewers. There's a gaming PC, there's a chair, there's a racing cockpit, and much more. As I said, if you follow the link below the stream, you can then join and take part and maybe win one of those awesome gear.
Okay, it's a force buy. So they were able to get out an M4 and FAMAS. Yeah, it's not so bad in the end, actually. A stronger haul than the round prior. Source bonus, how close it came. Certainly helped affairs. Couple MP9 kills. Shock. Ooh. An angle which is going to be walked into. You get the information. Counter util dropped. Plenty of it. And Shock. I thought about stepping further. And actually, I think he had a bit of a jiggle there.
Yeah, how much did he see? How much did he truly see? That's the next question. Or enough. I mean, look at the rotates immediately. Kisrex walks in towards short at this moment in time. Shock's going to reposition. They're just going to gamble here, Sinners. They're right on the money. Unless Inner Circle Academy pivot. They go down connector and they re-walk in towards this B bomb site. But currently, with A being the primary destination, Sinners are in the right place at the right time. But as soon as we're saying that, look at it. Bomb moving back. Stressan will get rid of one of these players progressive, and that should be the go signal for this T side to move in towards B. Kisserek's in a lot of danger.
In fact, he gets one kill, though, is huge. The smoke slows down the short progress, and he's just being a nuisance. Present spots another, keeping control of this space while his teammates start to flood in. Oh, another headshot comes through. Not quite the kill, but so much damage. Bomb not down yet, and they're getting picked apart. Both these remaining Ts barely limping through the round. That smoke now fading on the bomb site. How to guard this? 15 seconds. Surely there's no way. Shock. Oh, he gets caught. Nays as a remarkable frag. He's just going to go for the bomb plant. They're going to try and overwhelming, and surely they can just run him down. But he manages to get to short. There's no way. There's no way he's gone away. And he comes back for the fight. Had to make the risky maneuver. But Stressan keeps him at bay, and Sinners win the force buy.
Oh, and breathe, and breathe. Sinners get loud to know how important that round is, and also just for them, the manner in which they win it, because Nays gives it a real good effort, a sharp shot onto Shock, room to plant the bomb, able to leave, make it in towards short. There was a world, a very slim world, but it isn't the reality that we're living in. Instead, Sinners will force back into it. They are able to win that round. And that's immediately just ruined things for Inner Circle Academy. Immediately reduced to an eco. We've got a Deagle, we've got a Tech 9 and a couple of Nays, but that is it.
All right, Kisserek just swings out and gets the kill. Simple enough stuff. That hard work of the two opening rounds does nothing for you here. Kisserek even getting boosted to get the follow through. So not letting these pistols get away with anything. Now rotation comes up, so even though they've walked out towards long, even if this Deagle finds a crazy one tap, which it does.
There we go.
There is the extra defenders here. Kisserek moves up. Maybe this Deagle can find a few more killing blows and do some damage to the economy.
I mean, that would be lovely. Bomb down would be even better. 35 seconds, but they're being loud. Kisserek moves off the dumpster, but it's okay. Lies Young will get rid of B-Stick. Is there any opportunity here? Or maybe not. Flashbang, brilliant. Lies Young. It's now pistol versus pistol, and Kisserek's USP will best. But a couple of kills, no bomb down. It's still okay. It really is. You eco, you immediately can buy. This buy isn't going to be amazing. Do not get me wrong. They're not going to have all the AKs, all the utility. There's not going to be an AWP for Nays, but they're going to have to compromise. They're going to have some AKs, some Galils for the trade-off of having utility and having better weaponry.
A nice ace from Kisserek as well. Got all 5 in the end there.
Oh, didn't even notice.
Very active ace from him. That Molly doesn't go deep enough to upset Stressan, but he decides he'll just fall back anyway. Does have this support from Moto. So they can stay relatively progressed, but actually they don't want to. You can see that ground very quickly considering the quantity of players they have.
We got a very advanced setup here between Stressan and Beestick. Beestick playing anti-flash. Stressan to take contact in Circle Academy, just creeping closer. Is there going to be a flashbang here? No, instead of jump spot, but Stressan would have heard that. So information only going one way. But Young taking a very aggressive angle, and that is brilliant. It's so off that Stressan would have had no idea that he's there. You've then got Modo taking a deep line, trying to bait Beestick in further, but Kisrek just gets caught. Modo then activates and takes two with him. Beestick, though, can't win out the fight onto Young at long, and Shock can't really do anything. 35 seconds left, bomb down. Surely you don't go for this.
I need that long fight to go the other way for any chance back into that round after those great openers. Yeah, it's getting caught off there on site. Kind of surprising, but I guess you're not expecting that walk through the smoke. It's a little bit too deep, that smoke. Allows that space to be walked upon. Shock is actually having a look at this in the 1v3. He's just going to try and ninja defuse this. It feels like he is. That's very hard to get away with. And I don't think he will.
No.
Yeah, Nazy. Deep in there. All right, getting loud after that one.
I love the contrast, because some of them are just screaming and the others are just no emotion, just like, okay, job to do. Great gun round out in the Circle Academy. And you're right, the fact that they're able just to win out that fight, I'm surprised Beestick doesn't win out his engagement. Yet to find a kill is Beestick. Modo does brilliantly to get a double kill. Right after they get caught off guard, and I like this approach. Oh, it was going to be a little bit more direct out of in the Circle Academy. Potentially it still can be. Diaka will peek and get rid of Shock before his flash truly pops. Stressan and Beestick now looking to take contact. It's a dink for Beestick. He's trying to set up his teammate with this MP9. Kisarek, though, has found purchase over towards short, and in fact, he'll grab another. Beestick will fall in the meanwhile. They know about Stressan.
Rotation from heaven, though. Modo shows up, and off that, Stressan's able to swing out. Making that fight so hard for Diaka. And also slide in towards short side. His teammate's such little HP, though, so it feels like it's all on him, hoping that someone goes for the information play. And instead, he's the one that goes looking for answers. He goes down. That's the bomb drop too. 13 HP. Not the easiest one here. Zipper. Go with that. Now, he's been given the space to plant this bomb.
All right.
But already Modo's arrived, and if the spam doesn't do it, the reinforcements will come through and ensure chance in this clutch is gated. And yeah, Kisarek just holding for that swing. The right eye advantage, and nothing to be pulled off there. Bomb plant is something at the very least, but his Sin is tying us up.
Yeah, they're playing really well, though, in the Circle Academy. Like, the fact that they're losing these rounds, but they're still able to get the bomb down. They're still able to progress their economy. They aren't moving backwards in this first half. They're almost just digging their heels in at every single opportunity. It hasn't been easy for Sinners to take control of this map whatsoever. In fact, there hasn't been a point where I thought, all right, Sinners are back, they're here, they're now looking to take over this game. No, it's been very, very good out of Inner Circle Academy. Really impressed with what we're getting out of them so far. Some of the individuals like Diaka, like Naze, Young have been showing up in a really big way. Still need a little bit more out of Epoch and Norths. But oh, well, Diaka's dead. Beestick, I don't know how you've got that kill. I guess a spam through the wall towards Connector. Flashbang, brilliant from Shock. Kisarek then follows through. At least a rifle can be scavenged from Naze. This is going to be increasingly more tricky. Sharp shot to bring the deficit back to within just one man. But look at Stressan. He's already in long toilets, and Modo's not far behind.
See what the Steagle can do from Young, though. I think he's aware of this player running off, and Question is, where's he gone? Stressan, as you say, can be that late piece to come through and flank. But they've just been allowed to walk into this bomb site, and Sinners have missed the timing on this reclear. Well, this is a little awkward now for them.
Okay.
LARGAR's just going to keep going. If he gets his
B-Stick's
B-Stick here, this is potentially all over. But B-Stick falls back to a passive line, aware of the possibility. Nice shot from Norths. All right. Still have this player in Stressan out towards long. Nays taking the initiative, taking the steps forward. B-Stick low. Two of these CTs limping. And he's only knew a nade down long side would do some serious damage. North's left into the 1-on-3. And the bomb's not planted for him. So at the end of the day, that's just going to be it. That's a real shame. Nays, he just didn't know that Kisarek was so low as well, or he might have held his ground.
Such a wild timing that's just been hit there from Inner Circle Academy. The fact they've been able to get all the way up on towards A, but with Stressan, Kisarek not seeing anything whatsoever towards long. Communication comes in. B-Stick repositions brilliantly to hold for a potential bank push. They are able just to survive, I think is probably the most apt word. And now it's essentially a full eco out of Inner Circle Academy. So Sinners will look to flex their muscles just a little bit. They'll look for the first time in this map to get consecutive rounds as an advantage. But Stressan's fallen. And now suddenly that's a rifle that can be given over towards Norths. And Modo has missed with the AWP. Not like this.
BC steps in. One for him, but Squad's still pretty far away. But he's found a second. Delaying all he can, B-Stick stepping up with style, but Kisarek gets caught on an aggressive flank, and now they're just going to hightail it down to B. Shock has to get back down here to prevent them getting in. What's his timing look like? Might have missed it, although, as I say, they cross out. He's seen that bomb. He's seen a second player too. Now the flank comes in deep from connector. Diaka's holding this. Laz Young goes around to help as well. B-Stick needs to be ready for the angle, and he is. Takes a lot of damage in the process. It's on to Shock now to do a lot of this work. Laz Young just ready for B-Stick's swing, and there it is. Shock left into the 1-on-2. No kit for him either. None that can be recovered, and the round can't be either. Time's just not there. So a round that shouldn't have gone Inner Circle's Academy's way ends up being a fantastic win.
I think that's just overconfidence from Sinners, to be honest, because you know that you've probably broken the money here. You know you're not up against very much, and Stressan just let them know. Stressan just falls immediately. Molo misses one AWP shot, and North just swings on the angle, and B-Stick does brilliantly to try and repair the situation. But I love the decision making out of Inner Circle Academy. Oh, they're probably going to be rotating up towards A because we've killed 2 towards this side of the map. All right, awesome. We'll just rotate back down in towards B. Shock can't do anything in that moment, neither can B-Stick, and as soon as B-Stick falls, that's the kit in the round gone. This is brilliant. Inner Circle Academy, we're learning a little bit more about them. Cool boost to maybe look towards heaven, but fortunately, there isn't a punish. Oh no, it's for the barrel's peak. Oh, it's the vitality boost, okay.
You're not going to see anything though. Excited to see this Nays up after all the excitement he's providing with the AK. So I'm just looking to see if an overextension comes. And he might get what he wants as they do look to, step out into short. He misses the timing. Well, that's so unfortunate for Nays.
Oh, this is weird because they've walked through connector, deemed it clear, walked through short water, deemed it clear. You've got B-Stick that's pushed long, but he hasn't actually really seen anything. What's the read like for Sinners? It's actually really good. They're going to have 4 players ready to go on this B bomb site. Everyone is here ready to defend.
B6 missed his timing on this lurk through, but hold up. Are they considering going back up? 28 seconds. Beastic. This round might be in his hands. 20 seconds. He's spotted the bomb. He's dropped it. And now he's just wasting time. Oh, but not much. Only a second. His life is forfeit, and now Young, he's going to walk out onto this A bomb site and see there's no defenders here. Flashbang comes through. Kisarek removes one, but Young can provide this cover. The bomb needs to go down. Kisarek's killed everyone, and Young never even a factor. One smoke might have made all the difference, but Kisarek just holds on from Dumpster and takes down 3.
Yeah, well done from Kisarek. But I tell you what, as soon as Beastic gets that 1 kill on towards the bomb carrier, in towards connector, pandemonium breaks out for Inner Circle Academy because they've got limited time. And that's your lack of experience. They get really flustered. You can see Young needed to activate at that moment in time. He needs to be the guy that takes all the contact, because suddenly the crosshairs, all the attention shifts over towards long, doesn't shift over towards toilets. What does that give your team? Room and time to plant the bomb. Instead, Young is really anticipating these players will scale on towards the bomb site, rather than just holding this angle like Kisarek did. Brilliant from him. Inner Circle Academy could not deal with him, and Young's position completely and utterly redundant.
Right. We're going to get an aggressive push from Sinners out Monster, it looks. So they're going to find that completely empty. Can they get up onto A at time? Stressan's completely alone here right now. And the rotations start to move. So we'll have some support. Sinners have all the information, everything they need for this round. Stressan has seen 1. Now towards Divider. But still, they haven't approached that close.
So I was going to say, it's so important for the players on site not to die whilst the lurk comes in at a Kisarek and Shock. With 40 seconds left, it looks like Modo's got a really good angle to look at long. Shadow spotted. Easy kill. There's that flank, but Kisarek doesn't quite get the frag. And instead, there are really favorable trades for Inner Circle Academy, because it gets them on the site. Sure, the bombs drop, but they can just go and scoop that up. Kisarek is still being annoying. He's actually got one player pincered in towards that left-hand side along. Young, they knew about him. Kisarek then follows through on North, and Diaka still can't plant the bomb. The time is fading and running out. Modo puts him out his misery. Sinners, they just apply so much pressure, and Inner Circle Academy crumble.
Yeah, some great shots coming in from Inner Circle Academy there, though. There was a real moment where it could have gotten a bit scary. Good damage done from Kisarek, even if the kill didn't come cleanly. It's enough for his teammates to step through. Sinners get on to 6. Oh, God, it's not been an easy 6 for them. Or at least the 7th might be. Inner Circle Academy can get one like this, the final round of this hub. I think they'll be feeling fine, to be honest. Already, I'm super impressed by what I've seen from them.
I completely agree. I think they've been brilliant. And the fact that it's on the T side as well, I'm excited to see how aggressive and what setups that they've got here on CT. Modo. Oh, being given an easy fight, but that second one on towards Naze is pretty pristine. It's funny because Naze's impact has just been brilliant with the rifle rather than the AWP in this first half. Sinners now start to swarm. Is there going to be a boost up for Young? Yes, there is. Modo, oh, gets given the opportunity to take away that Desert Eagle. And again, it's so free for Modo. Give him the ace. We've already seen one out of Kisarek. Now Modo's hoping for another opportunity. USP versus Glock. Epoch is just backed all the way in towards toilets. And they are really wanting to give Modo this ace. It feels like he's going to claim it. And he will. 2 aces for Sinners in this first half.
Yeah, both ego aces. That's fantastic. Kisarek and Modo both getting a 5 piece apiece. Love the little boost for the two of them. Both shots from the AWP. Yeah, I'm surprised Lies Young didn't see him there. Maybe he did, but just was waiting to get the head and couldn't find it in time. Nice shots from Moto. So Academy take a timeout so they can pick up this final round. They definitely had the chance to get a few more than they've hauled. Five would feel achievable going into the CT side. I mean, 4 is still workable. Surrounding skirts through and, well, as 2 in front of him, but can't quite find the killing blow on either. They both get brought low.
Cool.
Not quite.
But Modo on the angle instead. Ayaka is baited in. I kind of rate this out of Modo. He just wants to keep fighting forward. He just wants to try and do the damage. B-stick is then going to turn his attention to the spam. Doesn't quite work, but at least he gets info. And yet again, the pieces of Sinners all move up towards this A bomb site. But will they be here in time? How much can stress on delay? Because the walls are closing in.
Modo, they knew he was on B, so they come A instead, but he arrives. Is it in time? Yes, he's found one, and the no-scope as well from Modo. Lies Young into the clutch, finds that first kill, and is almost able to flush Modo out, but it's the headshot from the AWP to secure 8 for Sinners.
Tell you what, 8-4 looks like a decent amount of rounds for Inner Circle Academy. These rounds were a lot closer than the scoreline would suggest, and I've been really impressed with what we got out of them. When the gun rounds came in, when Sinners were able to get a few rounds in a row, that's when momentum took over. That's when we started to see Modo pop off in a big way. As soon as he got that AWP out, 17-4 is Modo, 14-7 is Kisarek. And for Sinners, their T-side is good on overpass. I'm excited to see what Inner Circle can provide here on the defense. Naze takes a shot. It isn't connecting with the head, but at least he'll fall back.
And defensive line, a fast smoke towards Dumpster, but not the commitment. That's brought bodies up instead. Well, Kisarek has just crawled out through Monster.
hello.
Keep on progressing, but spotted in heaven, smoke lands, and he just keeps fighting. Norse takes his head off. You've still got the Yucca with these dual Berettas in towards the pit. And he'll be run upon. He's got the better gun, and he only gets the one. Whoa! Instantaneous frags fill the feed. And Elijah can't believe it. All his teammates hit the floor, and he can't do a thing.
Can't believe that. In a matter of moments, the entire kill feed just flashes with Sinners players getting rid of the inner circle academy defense. And they all just swing at the same time. Triple out of Sinners, and 9th on the board for them. And you really felt like Inner Circle Academy needed that pistol to offer up some sort of stabilization. They get a full eco, they're going to give Sinners double digits, and it starts to get a little bit frantic and a little bit worrisome now for you on your map pick.
I really thought that was going to go Inner Circle Academy's way after North gets that killing towards heaven. You got the dual Berettas and the fight's really awkward. North pushes the smoke. Everything just looks so good for them. The kill's just instantaneous. And now we have the nade stack being set up. Unfortunately for them, it's just Kisarek over here. He has a native zone.
I'm excited to see the nades do the damage. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see the nades do any damage, but I like the idea. I've seen this work before. Was I with you? This is back in the archives now, Lucy. Like, we're going back a long time, but I distinctly remember this nade stack on Overpass. I can't remember who the team was, but it worked and it got 4 kills.
Yeah, was it like Entropic someone? It was like someone like this.
Whitebird, maybe.
No, it was a long time ago. If you like.
Anyway, it's not going to matter. Okay, it's such a weird gunfight. Such a weird fight with Shock. Kisarek will get the frag. Now you can plant the bomb. All is okay. No problem at all. But these nades can then be put forward to be thrown on towards default. The nice one on towards B-Stick and on towards Truck. So at least they're doing some damage with them. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to result in a round win.
And Basic actually wants to be forward with this Mac 10, see if he can take a few down. Only the one. If he can take out another player or two, that would feel fantastic, but no. Getting farmed up. So only the one falls. It's the Mac 10, and Sinners get onto double digits. Their opponent's map pick as well. Keep that in mind as his first gun round comes through for the CTs.
Yeah, then we go on towards a nuke, right, which in terms of HLTV reps and officials in the Circle Academy have played once. So it doesn't really get any easier for them. I mean, it's a tough run of the draw, right, because you make it through the closed qualifier here at LORGAR, and then you match up against the only team in the competition that is attending the major. So, oh, okay, great. Thanks, guys. What can you do? Not a whole lot. They were playing brilliant Counter-Strike throughout that first half.
Who else is playing brilliant Counter-Strike? Modo, 19-4. He's got the eco ace, which bumped the numbers a little bit, but even with that not considered, having a great time. Oh, but a fantastic setup out towards long. Modo gets one more. His teammates all fall. As the swing comes out from the CT's knees, doubles down. This round might just be done right there. Especially as now the rotations come over. Bomb can be picked up by Kisarek. This is really hinging on whether Shock can catch someone off. Kisarek's just trying to be a nuisance. Stuck in set Shock up to play. It's not being gifted anything anywhere.
Kisarek's trying his best.
Actually been given a lot of space here. They can find nays. If Kisarek wins the duel on the nays. Ah, never mind. Never mind. All fall, and only the one casualty for Inner Circle Academy.
Yeah, brilliant. They get the guns up. They just take forward fights. They double swing on towards long together. And Sinners are just a little bit underprepared for that eventuality. We'll see it again here. They get so much space and they think, oh, maybe we can just walk onto the angle. No. Epoch and Naze just swing it immediately. And Young finds a gap in towards the smokes to get rid of Kisarek. Tech9 for B-Stick. He's always so self-sacrificial in rounds like this, just to give opportunities for his teammates to find kills like that. Stressan gets rid of Naze, and Shock immediately finds Epoch, and suddenly this is a 3v5 and Lyjong can't capitalize on seeing a noggin through the top of the smoke.
Shock's also ready to see if he pushes down towards him. Disengages off his kill, and he's just going to fall back into a little corner. Oh, and Lyjong's just going to walk straight into him. The sound cue on the ladder as well might have baited this perfectly, and yeah, Shock expertly crafted. 5-on-2. And a group up from the T's. Should be pretty simple for them. B-Stick leading with the Tech9. Rifles to trade him. Both these CTs are up here. Sadaka, maybe he has a chance of maybe, just maybe, creating some problems, especially if North gets his kill, gets the M4. He might have misinformation.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, he's just faking out with the utility as well. Although...
No, the smoke, they heard the smoke.
Yeah, that's unlucky. So they're going to go long, and maybe they thought they were going to save, and then there was a chance for them to go for it. Instead, they're just going to walk into the waiting arms of Kisarek. I think they were always destined to try and save this anyway, so it isn't the end of the world, but from where they were, it definitely could have got a little bit weird.
$11 for Sinners. That one's pretty simple for them. They just need a Shock to get a double up in towards Connector. Stressan wins out the duel towards Fountain. That's just simple gunfights going their way.
Terrorists win.
11-5. Two safe guns. We're giving a Circle Academy a chance into this one. It feels like we're never going to see this CT side AWP, unfortunately. Unless they can win this round and somehow have the finances for it.
Yeah, it's a tough moment because you finally get a round on that CT side. You feel like, okay, right, we can get some momentum going. We can potentially build here on our defense, and then you get shut down comprehensively by a boost that you're not expecting. Fine, but then the swinging towards Connector gives Shock a really good opportunity. Shock is such a good Connector player. He's always really good at finding these opening kills, especially on that T side. And then the bait and switch on the ladder is just these small little tricks that are just propelling Sinners further and further in the right direction in this series. Once they've got a grip on the game, it's really tough for the Circle Academy to make Sinners release it. Now you've got a double up in towards Con. You've got Shock strafing down the right-hand side so he doesn't get spotted by this boost up. And Kisarek will then walk in towards short water to try and punish. But Inner Circle Academy are dismantled, and they've got such an aggressive setup on B. There's 4 here.
I'm going to boost up. Kisarek go unnoticed beneath them. Even the jump peak not seen. Kisarek gets a bit of info, but now they come to clear, and the timing. Kisarek, it's perfection. Chef's Kisarek.
Nice. That's brilliant. That's all off the back of the false info where they're jumping, trying to look for him. And now if you send us as well, you've got 55 seconds to think about whether you actually want to go B or whether you want to make the rotation second guess themselves. It actually proves to be the latter. Because Inner Circle Academy have second-guessed themselves, but so too is Sinners. They're going to move all the way back. Try and take this bomb A. And Inner Circle Academy are going to be in the right place at the right time. Yet again, it's Kisarek lurking, dropping all the utility. But he's missed the molly. Inner Circle Academy say, yeah, go on then. Drop all your smokes on towards B. If it's A, we'll give it a go. If it's B, we'll save. And it's going to be A with 20 seconds left.
We've got a good chance here. But still, the bodies favour the T's, and Stressan takes another shot comes through, and he'll take 2. So even though they get the right stack, the numbers overwhelm. Flashbang's good, and Sinner's better, 12 and 5. Now 7 chances to close, and 2.5K on each of the Inner Circle Academy players. Does not feel good for them. Interesting how the first half actually felt a lot more contested than this second. And that's just some of the experience from Sinners on display.
Absolutely. It's the individuals, it's also just the cohesiveness. They've tried these little tricks in as well. And I love the fact that they're diligent Sinners, even though they're going in towards the, say, bomb site. They could be potentially walking in towards a stack. They're hoping that the fight over toward and the smoke's being dropped over towards B is enough to pull rotations, but even if it isn't, they are still having countermeasures. They're still flashing over the top. They're still moving together as a unit and guaranteeing these trades, and it works out brilliantly. I really thought they were going to be in danger just because of the clock, but no, they were accountable and they were aware that that could have been a possibility. Inner Circle Academy, unfortunately, even when they're in the right place at the right time, they still can't get anything over the line. Oh, what a shame. Because they got 4 rounds on that T side, and it felt like they could have got a lot more in the Circle Academy. Currently, they're staring down the barrel of a scoreline of 12-5. I guess whilst we've got a moment to breathe as well, it's important to say thank you and shout out to the sponsors here for LORGAR. You've got Baltic Data, who's an official partner of LORGAR in Latvia. You've got Topo Centras, who is an official partner of LORGAR in Leuva, and you've got Click, who's an official partner of LORGAR in Estonia. Right below the stream, guys, you've got banners for all of these partners, and if you click on them, you can take advantage of the exclusive offer that you get just for watching this stream.
Looks like we'll be getting into what could be the final round of play here on Overpass. 3 pistols, 2 Famous. Short control, Kisarek again looking for success in this position. Screens out and catches one. Shock finds the connector player as well. Not anticipating the second, but Kisarek spins.
Wow.
And on swivel, takes out Naze. Oh, Kisarek. He wants to catch up to Modo. 20th frag for him now. And the final player falls. Sinners 13 and 5. A brilliant victory here on Overpass. Their opponent's map pick. The underdogs, of course, in Inner Circle Academy. And in that first half, the youngsters showed what they could bring. But in the second, it's the experience of Sinners that prevails.
Yeah, and also the individuals as well, right? You've got Modo that has dropped 20 kills. I would say that feels pretty good, but we've already seen a 13-0 on this map before. Hey.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Please. I'm expecting a bit more of a fight here from Inner Circle Academy. But yeah, T-side from Sinners on Overpass looked really good. Their nuke, I don't know, it's going to be hard here for Inner Circle Academy. Modo goes searching outside with his P250. Saw how solid he was on map number 1. As young. Won't see too much. That smoke's just popped down so that they can play around it. As they try and move forward onto him, he gets a chance there. And in fact, it's Shock that finds the opener. Kisarek then answers through, and they're straight into A.
Yeah, to clarify, I'm not saying that it is going to be 13-0, but as I've already seen a CT side fall flat earlier this morning, Naze will find Kisarek and they'll try and inject some energy into this retake. Modo at range, and oh, it's not working. And in fact, you've now got loads of player advantages here for Inner Circle Academy. The kills are not being found whatsoever by Sinners, and this retake will be a success story. Defense starts strong.
All right, that's a 3-on-5 retake. Sinners had no right to lose that one, but Inner Circle Academy just shoot harder. They don't lose a player in that retake. Unbelievable to get the first round going here. Sinners are going to be feeling a little bit silly about how that one panned out, especially after these fantastic openers that got things started. But Naze, this guy continues to be just brilliant for them. Yeah, just anticipating all of these fights. Of course, the force bite comes through for Sinners. Maybe it's not all roses just yet, but this Circle Academy can get through this. I'll be off to a great start. Oh, bombs down B.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the plant, at least. It might not be the round, but Modo's got a really good opportunity in being annoying. In towards lobby, spotted by Norths and kill claimed as well by the CT. Brilliant, but that bomb is planted, as you say. They get close in towards ramp here, Sinners. You also got Beastick that is a world away, and he's actually found 2 kills. Kisarek gets spotted over towards ramp, but it's the headshot angle of Kisarek that prevails, and this is completely falling apart. Just because it was a bomb plant, we said, doesn't mean it will be the round win, but Beastick twists the knife, and Inner Circle Academy will not get consecutive rounds early on Nuke, and in fact, they might not get out alive with anyone. Beastick finds a third. Diaka will run away for the hills. Sinners, oh my goodness me, they might not even let him live. Diaka will hold on to his M4, but that is a consolation in the grand scheme of things.
How did Beastick get that double outside with the Tech 9? His lurk ends up just winning them the round. The fact they dropped with 3 players as well certainly helped affairs. If Beastick had gone wanting, it might not have mattered, but the fact he gets 2, actually outrageous. See that back. Oh no, that timing is ridiculous. Okay, well now I see how he did it.
I can't believe that. I'm just stunned. The timing is pretty ridiculous. Oh, so's that one. Diaka not ready for Kisarek to be down in towards Secret. Stressan just looking at top main. Oh, and we'll find a lot of contact, at least on towards Naze, over towards Heaven. And Stressan will just remove him. Young will get rid of Beastick, but it's a sharp trade out of Stressan, and Sinners are in control again.
Young's always good for one with the deagle, isn't he? But unfortunately, so that might even be the only kill they walk away with. Shock in towards T-Roof. It'll be difficult to find him. And they're making no mistakes here. Fuck, well, hold up, actually. Might be able to catch off Modo. We've seen one, and okay, Kisarek comes up Secret at the same time. That's only the one casualty. Otherwise, that could have gotten a bit scary. Very patient. I don't want to make any mistakes here. Reminds me a bit of that T-side we saw earlier in that 13-0 from 9.
Oh, he made noise.
Well, he can get this gun, maybe.
Bomb has been planted.
That's a nice little prize. However, yeah, he made noise, so Kisarek would just go and find him. Unlucky. Nice try. Maybe there was a small world, but it doesn't matter. Sinners, the dispatch of that force spy with ease. Inner Circle Academy have to eco now, and that'll be 3 rounds already on the T side. You imagine for Sinners as they kickstart their campaign on Nuke.
Deagle goes wanting. Like Young's little angle at up 2 with the Zeus. even mollied. No stone left unturned.
Yeah, like this. You know, you're not complicating anything if you're Sinners. You're just going through the motions. You're giving enough respect over to Inner Circle Academy, but you're just guaranteeing the round win at the same time. Nays will fall back off the angle. Shock won't give him the satisfaction of giving him a swift headshot with the USP. Laijiang's repositioned towards heaven, but unfortunately, it's not really going to matter. Maybe he can get rid of Stressan. Never mind. Immediately removed by the rifle. And that goes about as you'd expect, but it is nice to see Sinners just going through the motions, being really systematical about these clears, and as you say, no stone left unturned.
We get to see this Nays AWP. Didn't get to see it on overpass really at all on that CT side. Only got it out the once on a T half. Really want to see what he can do with it. And we're slowing down Secret. So might have an opportunity onto Kisarak, who moves in his direction. There it is. Nays gets the opening pick.
Yeah, but that's good info, I think, if you're Sinners, because you just smash A, surely. You understand there's going to be a couple of players here on this bomb side, but with one player directly committed over towards Secret, you can maybe just give this a little bit of room. Ramp's also the other consideration. Hippo is just going to put himself in towards top hut. North is just jiggling with this incendiary, but it feels like the commitment is going to be made through Squeaky. Modo will get rid of the player over towards top hut. Nays now starting to feel a little bit of pressure. Where does he go? How does he move? Well, Laijiang starts moving, and so too does Norse, but no one is finding any kills. Nays over the top with a no-scope, tries to put Diaka in on the angle, but the trades are just so good out of Sinners, and they realize the potential for A, and they grab it with both hands.
Nice double up from B-Stick there too. The AWP gives its best shot. It's just losing too many players on that A bomb site. And just the readiness for every single one of those extra swings that comes after the Heaven Peak comes out. Nice try from Nays, but yeah, always just an extra player here. Shame there for Inner Circle Academy after getting an opening pick. Oh, that's a foot. And that is a felled player. No doubt. Remove the player back garage. Give them an opening kill early. Just pistols for the rest.
There we go. The B-Stick won't get rid of Nays. Stressan will. And yeah, this is just pretty exemplary, to be honest, all things considered for Sinners. We're starting to worry about what Inner Circle would just look like on this map, but they're just being picked apart. It's just incredibly solid fundamentals coming in from Sinners. They're not doing anything fancy, not doing anything overcomplicated, but I mean, look at this. Stressan and B-Stick moving over to scale heaven. You know, you've got Modo still holding health just in case. He's now looking over at main. Everything is just being covered. Everyone's got a friend. Everyone's got a purpose. Sinners a 5-star performance right now on this T side, and you know it's going well because the coach is so chill.
Yeah, just relaxing. He's staying in the office so far. Again, we'll get that Nays AWP, but maybe it's some of these other pieces we need to see a bit more from as well. Aggro in towards ramp. They slowly crunch on in towards lobby. Really inactive. Kisarak is just walking through. Nays does get that kill onto Shock, but Kisarak has walked through the smokes. And now is a chance just to flank straight behind, but maybe he'll just get spotted here on this crawl up. The angle looks like that Lai Zhang is holding. Oh, yeah, he's spotted. Unlucky, and the flash comes over. Lai Zhang looking to double down. Can't quite. Stressan's brought down to half. He's still got those orbs sitting out in towards lockers.
And he can't strafe out into the open because Modo's holding him. So this is an interesting position to be in if you're both Modo and Naze. I think Modo's got an understanding of where Naze is. He jumps over on the angle, tries to back up onto it, but isn't allowed. Is Stressan able to get over? Yes, he is. Naze misses the shot. 40 seconds left, and now he's fumbling just a little bit. Doesn't want to go up heaven. He's scared, so he moves back in towards ramp. 30 seconds left. As soon as they're going to try and crunch through main.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of space on this A-bomb site. It's entirely open, so they can get in. The AWP will start to desperately run towards Hut. Naze might get here in time to be able to do something. Oh, misses that opportunity. Stressan gets down into sight. Modo in the prime position here. Smoke currently on towards Squeaky, and so many players coming his way. One already notes himself, and Modo misses the chance. And now they start to swing out, but on second time of asking, he'll find success. And Modo gets another. They've managed to breach into A. It was left completely open, and in the 3-on-5, they walk away the victors.
Oh, there's no way. As soon as Modo misses that first shot, you got the player coming up. Vent is being held for by a Sinners player. And then you've got, again, scaling. A Modo jump peaks. And that's all the information that they need. It is expertly done from Modo because he sets himself up to have the pre-aim at the second chance. He makes no mistake at the opportunity. It's beautiful work from Sinners. And it's a shame because I actually think the setup from Inner Circle Academy, actually by leaving A open, having that crunch through Squeaky, through the vent, felt very powerful. And unfortunately, it just falls a little bit flat. But the idea was sound. They just get overwhelmed by individual brilliance out of Modo.
Thought maybe it was done and dusted after he missed that first opportunity. Swings in for the next and is ready for that Hut player as well. And all of that coverage being provided close at Tetris, making that vent ascent impossible. Lovely stuff from Sinners in a really tricky round for them to bring back after these two kills come through. B-Stick and Modo. And we get to see that perfect coverage. Rounds ready on T side. A lighter buy here for the CTs to try and prevent 7. Let me tell you, it's going to be tricky for them.
Yeah, it really is. Nade goes forward and does a lot of damage on towards Modo, to be fair to Naze. But unfortunately, that's on an AWPer who isn't going to fight you at close range. Sinners just wait patiently. They're going to see if there's any opportunity, any aggressive moves coming out from Inner Circle Academy. You got to remember that on that CT side of Overpass, they, for the most part, were giving a lot of room over to Sinners. A double secret layering, a staggered approach now from the CTs. Naze moves over. Are they going to crunch together outside? Kissrek's going to be in danger.
Uh-oh, there it is. Okay. A little stressful now as the clock starts to tick. And AK given over. We smoke in towards Squeak. Doesn't want to wait. Fight comes towards Shock. He goes 1 for 1. I'm just going to try and progress out here. Modo is hiding. And, oh, B-Stick had a chance there. Now knows he's got one locked in towards Vent. Bomb needs to go down. It will be. Ashang's actually going to skirt all the way back around towards main. Now, those little openers, unfortunately, leave them in a very difficult position to retake. This round all hinges on what Diaka can provide.
Yeah, they're going to try it. All right, Diaka, what have you got? It has to be the contact being taken by the main players. Then you've got the heaven swing out of Diaka, but B-Stick, oh, he just waits brilliantly. And Stressan never needs to move off of the heaven angle. He provides appropriate cover for his in-game leader. And it's such a shame because Inner Circle Academy, not only do they get position, they also get the opening kills, and then they overextend, and then they just keep going. It is such a shame, because it feels like this kill from Epoch, that overextension, shouldn't have happened.
It's just half-by. Aggressive setup here. The AWP out towards red. Molly not upsetting him. And then Lai Zhang tucked in towards dark. Stressan and Basic their answer back immediately. You've still got Epoch here, but for how long? Spotted out, Stressan deals with him. So 2 openers immediately. That's flipped on its head. And Sinners have the advantage.
Yep, Sinners do. I can't believe it. He just got such a double opener, and yet it's still not taking shape here. Nothing is working for Inner Circle Academy. Maybe there's still a chance. Basic is 10 HP. Stressan's brought down low enough to get an instant headshot out of these M4s. That would be a fatal blow. Diaka pushing, trying to find something, anything. And well, the lineup's good enough. That forces Shock into this 1v1. Immediate trade. Norths second guesses himself. He was moving down the ladder, and instead he reascends it. And Shock's now got a pathway towards this B bomb site, and he guesses wrong again.
I'm just worried about the potential to push through towards Hell, and instead it's just because commitment down. Molly. Oh no, Shock's not ready for how fast Norths was there. Molly doesn't come out, and then his gun doesn't either. So in the end, it is success off that aggression outside. He's not too unhappy though. Good vibes still in the camp, but Inner Circle Academy get their second. A great double down in towards lobby after 2 openers. Felt like it should have been enough. Unfortunately for them, Sinners fall back outside. They still found a way. And Diaka on this push to redeem them.
Yeah, you said last round, oh, it's all on Diaka. Well, I suppose this round, it was all on Diaka. Brilliant re-push, brilliant aggression. Had to do something, didn't he? You can track your performance. You can meet your friends or customize any of the LORGAR devices all in one statistically enhanced and community-proven LORGAR platform. More details are below the stream if you click the banner.
First round since the pistol for Inner Circle Academy. Much faster for Kisarek outside. In fact, he walks ahead of it.
Oh,
that timing. Not great, but
No
what? Shock
way.
still finds the kill. He's going to get swung on here, so no further follow-up, but I can't believe he gets one there.
Well, no, and now the outside players just activate because they know that they're crunching lobby right now. So where's the space? So it's going to inherently be outside. Nazen has to drop because they're worried about the secret push or Inner Circle Academy, but you should be worried about Heaven. Yeah, Epoch realizes it, so too does Diaka. Stressan will elevate himself beyond Diaka's angle. Diaka will never see a thing. So there's going to be all contact on towards this player on A.
A lot here. Naze out of position. Epoch has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. And still there's no movement. The Circle Academy want to hold on to the positions they have, not looking for information elsewhere. Smoke does come through from lobby to support.
No.
This is Heaven push that they're not going to be ready for. And oh, okay, speaking of not ready, no, they don't clear front sight. The trade comes from Kisarek. Now, how do you fight your way through this? Maybe with bullets, you can get it done. Moto into the clutch. Time, such a problem for him. 10 seconds, and he's looking for fights. Needed to go straight for that bomb if he had any chance, and, well, now he doesn't. What a round to come out. They just don't clear their corners.
Not even a corner, Lucy. They don't clear any of the bomb site. And as soon as that molly and that smoke came in towards main, I'm thinking, sure, the information's going to be there for Sinners that, oh, someone has thrown in a smoke from Squeaky, but they think it's very much like the previous time they executed on towards A, where Inner Circle took lobby. They had no one on the bomb site in its entirety, hidden in plain sight. Epoch. And Inner Circle Academy will find that third. We'll try and bring a sense of normality here, but it's going to be faster, aggressive, in towards A. B-Stick, Stresser, finding kills, but it's Epoch again to get rid of a double, but it's the in-game leader for Sinners. Trying to steady the ship. Might even be on for a third kill here as Naze comes around the corner straight into the crosshair. B-Stick does everything by himself and pushes Sinners further forward on this T side. Inner Circle Academy would have been great if they were able to walk away with 5, and now the maximum they can have is 4.
Yeah, B6 having a fantastic map here, isn't he? 15 and 6 off the back of that round. Getting all the necessary frags there. Yeah, 8 rounds, 1 blip there in the prior. Yaka's got to save onto this M4 to try and hope to get them 5. Sorry, 4, as 8 is now posted.
Terrorists win.
Just a blistering fast-paced change after so many rounds have been outside focused. Instead, decide to put the pressure on towards A early. And despite Epoch's best efforts, it's not enough. P-Stick just dominates them.
Unbelievable. And again, it's just another player for Sinners stepping up in a really big way, especially after Epoch just does everything, as you say. Final round of play, and it looks to be aggressive in nature again out of Sinners. Pretendant, they're going secret, instead going into Garage. Lies Young has got an opportunity. Kisserek moves onto the angle, but Lies Young steps up massively. A triple kill. Tears the head off the shoulders of Sinners and sends them packing, and maybe we will get this 4th round after all.
You're expecting that trade to come at any moment. It just is never there. This is a ridiculous angle for Shock to hold. So he'll be rewarded with a kill. It's not impossible to put this together. They know Lies Young has 1 HP, back Garage. So isolating this fight is kind of the next game. Putting into the 2-on-3, giving yourself a chance, and okay.
Oh, no.
That play could have been costly, but Lies Young steps out and in the end walks away with a quad 4 on the half for Inner Circle Academy. Will it be enough?
Another dominant half here for Sinners is somewhat you'd expect, but I love the fact that Inner Circle Academy are giving themselves an opportunity. They are giving themselves a chance. The difficulty you've got now is you swap over to the T side of Nuke, and sure, Sinners made it look easy, but that's because this is their map selection. This is because they are the team expected to win. Now they're on the defense, they're on the favored side, and it only gets increasingly more difficult here for the youngsters.
Maybe a pistol round just can alleviate that somewhat. Kisarek gets a bit of information there coming his way. Just fall back and allow this control. They just keep on going. Just straight up in towards heaven. All right, fair enough. No one's here to stop them. They just charge into A in an unconventional manner, so they'll get the bomb site.
Nice.
Not a kill.
That's weird. How do you navigate this now if you're Sinners? Well, immediately repositioning in towards main. You've got lobby control as well. If you're Inner Circle Academy, there's no utility whatsoever here for Sinners. There's not a kit either. So that means they have to take fights. Norths and Nays, they really want to take fights. You know that Nays is strong with the P250. Flashbang in the corner. In goes Nays. And there we go, right on cue. He's able to get a couple of frags with the P250. Stresson can only take one to the grave with him, but that is Inner Circle Academy with another pistol round.
What a weird pistol round. I can't believe there's no one on A at all. Like, you're expecting someone to provide some sort of resistance, either at hell, in heaven, on the bomb site, but Inner Circle Academy can't believe it. They've rooted all the way through Rab. They've seen one player drop Rab, but they get into the bomb site. They plant the bomb, a 5-on-5 in the pistol round. That is something you do not see every day.
Pretty bonkers. Oh, and a nice shot from Lai Zhang onto Modo, who had no chance with that scout forced by in for Sinners. Well, currently, most expensive weapon for them is dropped on the floor. Deagle, Stresson will connect onto Nays at least. Now Shock looks to push alongside Kisarek up secret.
This player on top of main should have him locked in, although the headshot actually hits. And then the crunch comes through. B-Stick, great pick. Mac 10, maybe not the prize you hope for, but all the kills count. Sham's gone on this adventure, and still this fight outside, Kisarek gets bested. I really felt like that was going to be IPOC falling and a 4-on-2, but instead, well, now Shock does find Laz Young. Diaka is so separated from his teammate. He's getting crunched from in from lobby. A second player now steps through. Diaka's done for. And in the chaos, it looks like this will be Sinners just winning this force buy despite that opening kill.
There's so much going on here. Epoch will try his best, 30 seconds, but has to walk through his smoke. He's got good timing on Stresson, to be fair, but picking up this bomb, making his way towards a site is going to be tricky in this 1v2. If he is able to grab the bomb, maybe, just maybe, he can make it out. He tries his best. But I absolutely love how Sinners play that, because you've got these double pushes, they're hunting in packs, and I love the timing of it as well, because you've got the Stresson contact with the Deagle, then you've got the MP9 and the 5.7 as Shock making waves up secret, and then as soon as that happens, B-Stick says, right, 3, 2, 1, let's go lobby, and it just is so well executed. Inner Circle Academy, yeah, they've got the pieces technically in the right place, but you've just got so many moving parts here for Sinners, all orchestrated down to a fine symphony, and it's really hard for this Academy team to deal with it.
That one's rough. Last time out comes through as well, so it all goes down to this Tech 9 round, see what they can achieve with it. You know, scoreboard doesn't look too bad considering the round discrepancy. Play outside, in fact, with the Tech 9s. No head armor on any of these T players. You don't see that every day. They wanted this utility to make sure they had enough to come into this round and put their game plan into action. And a split into A, looking to be the intent. A main wrap. B-Stick needs to be careful here, and he's managed to hold on perfectly. Simple stuff for him and Stresson. And it's a whimper. that the Spore Spy comes into the fold. Nothing found. Stressan and Beestick cleaning house, the two of them having a brilliant nuke, taking on the role of Modo and Kisarek from Overpass.
Yeah, true, right? Because you've just got all of these players that can step up in a really big way here for Sinners, and as soon as they win this Force, they now get to go against a Force Spy of their own, and it's just so simplistic. Brilliant from Beestick, just a common angle, but one that requires a lot of precision to clear. Stressan on the vertical elevation, then just changes angle on towards north, all headshots instantaneously, and now their reward is just a straight eco. It should be Sinners getting an 11th round here and looking to wrap this game up quite quickly.
Beestick having lots of fun outside. Everyone got their eyes on the prizes here. There we go. Moto gets the final 2 and 11. How long was foretold? 6-round lead. Everything looking good for Sinners to take this in a comfy 2-0 fashion. And no timeouts here for Inner Circle Academy to discuss what they want to bring into this one.
He's so chill. With good reason. He hasn't had to do anything this map. He did it all in Overpass. It's amazing how consistent both Stressan and Beestick have been over on Nuke. No AWP for Nays, potentially what feels like a final stand for Inner Circle Academy. Their journey here at LORGAR Rankings, whilst it has been long all the way through the close qualifier, oh, this could be the earliest exit point for them when it comes to the LAN event. Kisarek finds that opening kill. Beestick will swing, and there's just a big gap in the smokes put forward by the counter utility. Did Beestick see the player top main? Because I certainly did.
He's ready for the player swinging out. Oh, Beestick! What a shot! He's just done it all on his lane team. Bomb given over. And a headshot at long range. Zhang, it's all on him, and he just gets removed. That one's easy. Beestick again delivering. 12 now secured, and 7 chances to progress through to the semi-finals.
This will potentially be the easiest way to do it as well, right? Because, I mean, a MAC-10, in fact, a couple of MAC-10s, those are your premium weapons. Did he? Oh, come on, that's just insult to injury. Yep, that's it. MAC-10s and a couple of rifles. A fast play, potentially, for Inner Circle Academy. Lies Young wants to go over the top quickly in towards main, but thinks better of it. It might all be said and done here on this top site.
Just going to give it a go. There's Molly. Well, they're going to try and go through main with the MAC-10s. Looks like I kind of like it. See if it can work. Anyone watching? No, they're going to be allowed in. All right. But Beestick, okay, no, he was watching. Always watching is Beestick. And between the whole squad, it is a cleanup on a nuke, an emphatic victory. It was always going to be a very favored matchup for Sinners. I liked what I saw out of Inner Circle Academy, particularly on their pick on Overpass. But nuke, unfamiliar territory for them, and Sinners, always the favorite.
Got to give, honestly, Inner Circle Academy a lot